Hello everyone, it's your boy Prophet Ryan, and today people, I am back with another topic, another creative episode. Now, if you haven't noticed people, the topic this week is a big topic, man. We're talking about AIDS, we're talking about HIV, I'm talking about all these sickness that people are carrying out here. You get me? And a lot of people are not getting checked, a lot of people are not getting tested, a lot of people out here passing it on like it's a game of it. Now, me mentioning it people just now, people, I'm gonna give you lot something. It's so funny how I just started talking about it, you're it. Because let me tell you something. When it comes to AIDS and HIV, people, you best believe it or not, a lot of people out there know they have the symptoms. A lot of people out there know that they are carrying the spirits. Like I said, this lady on her journey, Desreen, she has all of them, cuz. She have every single disease you can name, and she's going around spreading it. You get me? So you can imagine how many people that she spread it to, and those people, she's out there sleeping with people that are in relationships. Now that's going to be another topic because I don't want to start crowding up the videos because I'm going to make up at least 8 to 10 topics about this AIDS and HIV using different type of scenarios to help people look out for these things and to stay away from these things because soon you realize people, guess what? They ain't nothing better than home cooking. Now, I've cut down a lot on going into restaurants and that. And a lot of the time, what the darkness like to do is anytime I get a bit of money in my pocket and I'm out and about, bare food shop is coming into my mind. I'm telling myself I'm hungry. Now, I know I'm not hungry, but this is what the darkness like to do, fam. They like to make you spend off your money and go into these places and spend your money in there. You get me? A lot of these food shops are like they're altered. So what these food shops are doing is that they're working with false gods and all these type of things and demons and that. So it's drawing your energy. That's why you see a lot of people out there. They eat already and they're gonna go and eat again. It's just and a lot of you people think that these people are greedy. Yes, it does come down to greed. You get me? But it's not about just being greedy, fam. It's about the energy from what's in the shops and they're drawing it. So you believe in the spiritual realm, people. In the spiritual realms, you best believe. Let's say you're going past Morley's, for example. You're going past Morley's, for example. Yeah, you know you damn well eating about half an hour ago to an hour ago, and your belly's set. You get me? You're not really hungry like that. But you best believe, people, that these shops are working with some serious strong demons. You'd be surprised to know you can't see them. But in the spiritual realms, they've set it like that. And they use their false gods and their deities to do it. So when you're walking past the shop now, their demons are looking at you saying, yes, this guy, this guy, this woman. And what they do is they get into your mind. They get into your mind. So now you're walking past, you're thinking, me hungry. Even if you say you're gonna go in there and buy a little 4 wings to 5 wings, they vibrate and they twist your mind, yeah, to make you go in the shop and buy food. You get me? So if you don't know now, you know. A lot of these shops are working with some serious strong witchcraft people. It's simple as that. I don't lie. There's no two ways about it. You get me? The food has been altered. The shop's under some serious alteration, and yeah, a lot of people can't escape. That's why a lot of people you see them they keep buying takeaway, fam. They keep buying takeaway. And once you go in there and you buy the takeaway, you best believe it's in your mind now. So anytime you're going past that shop, or when you get home and that, it's going to be telling you, oh, that shop was nice. The food was nice in there. I need to go back to that shop. And now you end up keep going back to that shop. You get me? But like I said, people, we're not going off the topic, but we're just letting people know. You get me? So with that being said, people, AIDS and HIV is a serious disease. It's serious spirits that these people are carrying. Now, when you check it out, people, yeah, I told you, New World Order, we need to start putting some systems in place. Me personally, anyone that is serving and selling food in a restaurant need to have their food hygiene checked. What does the Prophet mean by that? Now, what do I mean by that, people? I mean, for you to be serving food and involved in the kitchen and making food, everyone should come in there every morning, every week. They need to take an AIDS and HIV test. They need to take a HIV and AIDS test every single week, every Friday. You get me? If you're doing whatever, how many days you're doing a week, every Friday they need to take a test and come in there. And when you come in there, you show it on your phone. You get me? Or you show your paperwork with your full name and address, and your date of birth and everything. So we know that. So we know it's not a gimmick thing. So it's not a joke thing. And then you see, okay, they don't have the symptoms. Yep, in the kitchen you go. do your job. Fair enough. If you got it, oh, sorry, mate, we're going to have to let you go. Now, people, I'm not being bad man or rude or anything. I'm not being bad man or rude or anything, but I'm just being honest. It's not like I'm saying that people with AIDS and HIV shouldn't get a job. You get me? But really and truly, they have to. These people need to get a job where they're in their own little surrounding people. But at the end of the day, people might be saying, but you're being harsh. They need to live normal lives just like us and that. But at the end of the day, you're not understanding. This is how it's spreading and it's getting worse, people, because we're not tackling it. And when you start tackling it, it's like it's a crime. How would you feel if someone that's serving your food is serving your food has got AIDS and HIV? Worse if that person don't like you and they spit in your food. Because we know a lot of that is going on. When we went out to the restaurant with me and the true living daughter and Desreen, yeah, she keeps on being rude to waitress. And they don't like it. And you have some waitress out there, don't piss them off. Don't piss them off. They get a thrill out of even putting their hand in their ass, rubbing their ass, and touching your bread, touching all your food in the plate. You get me? And that's been in their ass and that. You get me? And then our worst case, they spit in your food. They spit in your food and mix it around, fam. You don't want to anger these waitresses out there. I'm just being honest. A lot of stuff goes on in those kitchens, fam. If you see the people that's cooking your food in the kitchens, you'll be on YouTube or Google the next day. How do I cook this? How do I cook that? And you'll be in the bloody store buying up all your monthly shopping, just like how I'm doing it. You get me? People, a lot of people have AIDS and HIV and they're working behind counter. They're working with the food. They're talking over your food and spit particles from inside their mouth is going on the food. This is why you have to be strong with the Alpha and Omega. You have to be strong with God. You have to be strong when it comes to prayer. Because that's happening to a lot of people. A lot of people don't understand and they didn't realise. The AIDS and HIV thing can be passed on through a lot of things, not just only sex. Not just only sex. This is why I don't like when people talk in my face too close, fam. I like 2 meters. Why do you think when the COVID come out and they tell everyone, they say 2 meters? That's the best. That was the only best thing about COVID. That was the only best thing about COVID was 2 meter rule. And that's how the same thing has to be when someone has AIDS and HIV. 2 meters, please. You get me? So when they're talking and spit is coming out of their mouth, when everyone talk, spit particles is coming out. Even you have spit particles that you can't see and there's spit particles that you can see flying out your mouth. A lot of time people talk and you see the spit flying out on people. You get me? So people, we have to understand and acknowledge this is the truth. People out. Hey, same thing in EastEnders. When Zach had HIV and he told Whitney and then he started telling people about it. My man there, what's my man again? The hench brother. What's his name again, man? My G, man. Ravi. This is why I love EastEnders, because I can use EastEnders for a lot of topics and a lot of scenarios. I'm an EastEnders king. I think EastEnders owe me some sponsorship, fam. And down the line, Mike can do business and the company Mike can still run still. But anyways, EastEnders is my favourite thing. Anytime my TV turn on, I watch EastEnders and I turn that shit right back off. I don't watch nothing else, people. I swear to you. I don't watch nothing else. Nothing else. I'll put YouTube on the TV every now and then, listen to music and that, but that's as far as it goes. Oh, Netflix, yeah. Little Netflix now and then, little horror and them type of thing. Because a lot of these Netflix movies, horrors and that, it has meanings in there. This is what I like. I used to hate horror. I used to be scared to watch horror, fam. Now when I watch horror, I'm laughing. Because the same shit on the horror that's fucking going on out here. You get me, people? Like I said, people that have AIDS and HIV and are dealing with food and that, that's a massive sin. People need to be getting checked. People, I need to know, listen, down the line, if I'm going into a restaurant to eat food, fair enough, really know that there's a lot of demons working in these places, yeah? That's all right. Me and demons are cool. I ain't got a problem with no demon. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, I want to know if I'm coming into a restaurant, I want it to be righteous, fam. You get me? I don't want to be eating no food and I'm vomiting at myself. I'm tired of that shit, cuz. You get me? I want to know that I'm going into the restaurant and they're wearing their name badge, their name on there, John Smith. AIDS and HIV check clean. 5-star rating for food hygiene. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear that the shop's got 5-star rating. That ain't got no use for me, fam. I need to know that the staff them have got the 5-star ratings as well. I'm just being honest. You get me? The same thing. You have a lot of people that are running food business from home. You get me? And bear in mind, people. I was doing a food business from home. Me and my ex-partner. She's got AIDS and HIV. That's why she's got so much thrush. You get me? I had it without even bloody knowing it. Thank God that I'm cleansed now. I have to keep putting, thank God I'm cleansed now. And if people think I'm joking, butt me out on the road, we go live and I show you my tests. I'm all clean, baby. I'm all clean. You get me? But it just shows you people that we had it and we were dealing with food. A lot of people that I knew that were serving food from their house, and a lot of these people are nasty people. But I don't know how they managed to get the 5-star rating. I don't even know how they managed. These people are doing witchcraft. People are doing witchcraft to get the 5-star rating from their home and put us in food hygiene and them type of thing there. That's what people are doing, and you'd be surprised to know people are buying food from these people, and they have the AIDS and HIV. Now, what happened if someone is making the food and let's say a fish bone cuts them? Fish bone cuts, because these people, they're not meant to get cut. Fish bone cuts them. Chicken bone cut them. Something sharp that they're dealing with when they're seasoning up the meat or whatever cuts them. Now their blood is going in. Now their blood is going in the food. What happens to the people now? Contamination. Now you got that person's DNA with the AIDS and HIV in your system. Now you've also contracted those spirits. Now you're undying, mate. Now you're undying. You get me? You see how this thing go and how this thing works, people? Huh? If we talk about the schools again, the dinner ladies and that. A lot of dinner ladies that are serving food in the school, and I always hear about a lot of them cutting their hands and that. A lot of them have AIDS and HIV. In this day and age that we're living in right now, we have to really ask ourselves, who ain't got it? Who ain't got it, fam? Everyone is just so careless out here. Condoms are not selling in the shops no more. I was meant to make a topic about this 5 months ago. When I used to go to school, when I used to go to Kingsdale, up in Gypsy Hill, there was a little pharmacy there's a little clinic place there that we all used to go to, and they was giving away free condoms like there was no tomorrow. I went in there 5 minutes ago, 2 white ladies on the counter. I went in there, hello miss, you right? Have you lot got condoms? Have you lot still giving out condoms? The two of them were looking at me like this. And I'm thinking to myself, huh? Wait, why are they looking at me like that? Oh, sorry, no, we don't do it anymore. What do you mean you don't do it anymore? Why the clinic still running then? Huh? Just to check to see if people are coming in to have the AIDS and HIV. You ain't giving out free condoms no more. I can't believe this shit. They was looking at me like to say, look, you're a black man anyways. What are you doing with condoms? That's the type of look they gave me. That's the energy they gave off to me. A black man coming in there asking for condoms. Nah, this black man has respect for himself. You get me? And he wants to make sure that he don't get contaminated and he stays clean and far from those type of sins. You get me? Back in the days, a lot of people was going to doctor surgeries and a lot of women actually. A lot of women used to have, well, tell that they never really had respect for themselves like that still, but they had a bit of decency, and a lot of the time it was for show. So people actually getting condoms from the GPs and the clinics and that, but it's for show. It's for show, doesn't say they have it. But when you come to their house and you're having sex with them, they don't know nothing about condom, fam. They just want to drink your sperm. You get me? But that's another topic anyway, because a lot of people out there are drinking HIV and AIDS sperm. But listen, that's another topic. I'm just keeping this one as a food hygiene topic. People that are dealing with, people that got the symptoms and they're working out here, giving food to the people. And we were just talking about, like you said, so the dinner ladies that are working in the nurseries, the primary schools, the secondary schools, the colleges and all of that. A lot of these people have AIDS and HIV, and they're dealing with foods and giving the foods to the students. Same the schools and that they need the obo. This thing needs to be a serious obo to cut down. We have to cut down on the disease. This needs an obo situation going on. these school dinner ladies, they need to have their badge with their name on there, AIDS and HIV free. You get me? And we need to make sure they're doing it properly as well, because a lot of these people, they don't want no one to know, and anything to try and trick your mind to make you not even think about them type of thing there, or to come off them type of thing there, because that's what they do. Any little thing come up, they're drawing straight for the witchcraft. You get me? So like I said, people, we have to be careful where we're buying food from, man, and we have to be careful when we're going to a restaurant to eat, because especially when you have a gal, no one love going out to the restaurant to eat more than gal. You get me? And they'll end up taking you to every type of restaurant. When you go in there, it's nothing but a lot of people in there that's got AIDS and HIV working behind the thing, spitting up in the food, talking over the food with their demons and their false gods and all these type of fuckery here. But the food's fully contaminated by the time you eat that shit. That's why you see a lot of people that end up vomiting up themselves. But people, listen, man, it's a boy PROPH RYE, man. I'm going to lead this topic here, man. People that are dealing with food in society and they have AIDS and HIV, that's the name of this topic, people. So we're looking out for this. We're looking out for this. We want to find them and let them know that, listen, no disrespect, but let me tell you something. I can heal that still. So you can continue working there. You get me? But I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna come in. If you're not on it, if you're not on what I'm gonna make sure I make a video about you. I'm gonna know you. I'm gonna ask your name and I'm gonna put on you. I'm gonna put on YouTube. I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna be checking into the spiritual realms to see if my man's got it or not. Get me? And I'm gonna come on YouTube. I'm gonna put his full name and the shop that he's working in. And this is how we're gonna crack down on this thing. Cause we gotta crack down on these things, fam. No joke. And it's not like you're trying to put these people out of work or anything, you know. But at the end of the day, no disrespect. But if one man dies from the thing by himself, because that's if he don't want to serve God or get cleansed or anything, he wants to live by darkness and be an agent of darkness. He needs to die in his own corner, fam. He don't need to bring down another 10, 20 people, hundreds of people that's coming into the shop and he's serving them. That's the way I see it. One bad apple crops a thousand good apples, fam. And that's the way we have to look at it, fam. So that one apple, you notice that one apple is dying. All the 1,000 apples are fresh. They ain't got no AIDS and HIV. So when they come into the shop now, that one bad apple is giving everyone the spirits in there. You get me? There's many ways this thing gets passed around, people. So you know, it's that one bad apple have to leave. And I know it's kind of hard because a lot of these people love food. They love dealing with food. And this is why I say, listen, man, if I bump into you working in a restaurant, you get me, and I can see you got the sickness and that, we'll have a little private chat. You get me? We'll have a private chat. And I'm also gonna let you know, listen, you're gonna have to take a few months off. Well, how you wanna do this? And a lot of them are gonna wanna fight. A lot of them are gonna wanna fight and argue and all of these things, and that's when it gets worse. Because now you got AIDS and HIV, you wanna argue with me, and now you're spitting in my face. That's a disrespect. You get me? What me and you are talking about right now is vital. You get me? I'm telling you, listen, quit the job for 8 months, let the manager know you're on holiday, and me and you're going to do some spiritual work in the background, and we're going to get rid of that. And you're going to come back in there nice and fresh, and you're going to get you're going to get a 5-star rating from a 1-star rating to a 0-star rating, because anyone that's got AIDS and HIV, I'm rating them myself. I'm giving them, it's not even a rating, it's 0. It's 0 for danger, red flag. That's the one I'm giving them. If they pass, and I can see that, you know, they're doing their journey, and, you know, they're going through the cleansing, and the AIDS and HIV is gone, they take their test and say, yeah, rotted, PROPH RYE healed, man, you know, PROPH RYE is the man, and it's gone, and that, you're fair to go back out and serve food in society. You get me? You get a 5-star rating now. You get me? That's how it should be out here. We, the people, have to start taking these matters serious, fam. Or it's never going to end. It's never going to stop. And these people are about to serve another AIDS and HIV food to another customer. You get me? We have to help crack down on these crimes, fam. These are spiritual crimes. People are flagging up red in the spiritual realms for this type of thing. You bump into people, and so let me check the spiritual realms and see if this person got AIDS and HIV. It's flagging up red. You get me? And that person's talking about how much they love serving food, and they even into witchcraft. It's double red. So people, I'm going to need to stop it here, man. It's a way Prof Rye, man. Stay blessed, man. Stay away from the restaurants and these takeaway shops, people, if you ain't got good discernment. Because I'm telling you, I've never seen so many people with AIDS and HIV serving food out here. You get government ain't saying nothing. No one ain't saying nothing. It's just what we call free will or what? So we're going to need to stop it here, people, man. It's a way Prof Rye. Stay blessed. Whoosh.